It's Johnny Sunshine. It's Friday, 10:05, and I intend to make America great again. Yep. Make the asshole go away. Yeah. Let's start this week off right. This weekend. Don't send any more money to that boy. He's broke. He ain't got the money to pay his fines, y'all. Alright guys, I gotta go do a service call. My phone's been ringing off the hook with my Craigslist ad. It happens the minute you post it, as long as it's a good ad and you're reputable. You know, the information on there speaks for itself. The time I've been in business, they can look my business up on the Better Business Bureau and see that I have an A+ rating. Never been in trouble with the state. Just a reputable company, and there's lots of them out there. Unfortunately for me, well, not really, because I've done all right over the last couple of months, but yeah, the phone wasn't ringing as much as it normally does. And you know, to be honest, you could have 10,000 customers, but plumbing isn't like, you're not like the milkman. You show up every week, you know. It could be 10 years till the next time you see your customer. So you need that fresh meat coming in, you know what I'm saying, y'all? It's probably not the best term, but you know what I'm trying to say. So this guy, he fell victim. Where I'm going now, this poor guy fell victim to Home Depot in their plot to flood the streets of America with inferior, garbage, cancer-causing products from China. He tried to remove his hose and twisted his fucking hose bib right off the side of the house. You can thank that asshole who owns Home Depot for that. He has no morality. He's a Republican. It's all about the money for him, and he's not a good American selling this garbage to people. You know, first they put everybody out of business, and then they do with you what they want. Terrible people, man. Let's see who this is. Probably a damn subscriber. Phillips Plumbing, this is John speaking. Can I help you? Who are you calling in for? What is that? Yeah, ma'am, I'm not interested in selling my business. Sure, you can call me back in a year. You too, thank you. What I am interested in is taking you out to lunch today, baby. Yeah! I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. It probably doesn't matter anyway, so let's get it, man. Oh, I was railing on fucking Home Depot and Mr. Banks. Yeah, he owns the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah. Tom Brady and Bill Belichick shattered his fucking dreams of a fucking Super Bowl championship. I was in the hospital. I was at Moffitt. I had just had a bone marrow transplant, and I watched the greatest comeback in the history of the fucking NFL. I watched Tom Brady just take that fucking Super Bowl trophy away from them Atlanta Falcons. Son of a bitch. The best day of my life, man. Well, maybe not, but you know what I mean. How are you? I made it.
Nice. All right.
I see what you got here. I can take care of that. No sweat.
Oh, good.
Actually, I do have to sweat it.
Oh, no, really?
That's a plumbing joke.
Oh, okay.
Get
You
it?
sweat the
Sweating
finish.
it? Yeah, I'm sweating it. All right. I record my jobs because I have a YouTube channel. So,
Oh,
is that
nice.
okay?
Nice.
All right. I'll get you fixed up, my friend. No problem. Let me get my tools, and it won't take long.
Okay.
It's on special today too. $600 installed.
That's it?
That's it, man. Discount plumbing at your service. Yeah. So Johnny's gonna get his copper tray out. Ba 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 ba, dee 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 dee, Scooby dee dee dee, skid bobby da bum, booby dee dee, skabooby dub doo, scabby dabby da. Let me open let's see, we got a brand new bottle here. Make sure you turn them off every time. Every time. Alright, so Johnny's got too much going on. I need a cameraman. Or woman. Yeah. Look at that, a little tap. Okay, so this right here is my solder tray. It's kind of tough getting it out. You gotta put a handle right here. It's got everything I need to do this job. I am gonna get another hose bib for this guy. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. It's gonna be his preference. I personally like these for my money. But if he wants one of these, I'll give him that. Dig it? Can you dig it, y'all? Put this guy right in there. I should have everything I need right in this tray. Ouch. Fucking heavy. Check out Johnny and his boatyard getaways. Yeah. Alright guys, so I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Be smart about this and eliminate any problems. Take this off. Take this relief off. Now, it's easier said than fucking done. Get this water level down. I can tell you, whoever was trimming these houses out in this community, it's probably one guy. And man, he was a strong son of a gun. I mean, just everything's hard to get apart. Seems like. Wow, this guy got really creative. Like the cap. He probably hammered that thing on. Wow, that's pretty creative, my friend. How'd you get that cap on? With a hammer?
I just tapped it, then I screwed it. I can unscrew it. I got a wrench here. You want me to do that?
I tried to unscrew it. It doesn't want to really come out, man. Oh, there we go. We just use this little 3-foot pipe wrench.
Oh, looks like you got it.
Yeah. All right, let's see. That's pretty. Get that baby out of there. It's flush. What I'm gonna do is put a female adapter. So in case you want to change it, you can just unscrew the hose bit.
That would be nice, yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's $800. We go above and beyond here at John Phillips. How'd you get my number?
You know Aaron Getty?
Yep.
Aaron, he's a
Great guy.
He's a great guy, and my wife, was a public defender.
Yeah.
He's a public defender, so they work together.
Yeah, he represented me.
Really?
Some stupid murder charge. I don't, kind of stupid. They didn't really have the evidence to pin it on me. Look at this guy. The look on his face, guys, is incredible. That's a joke. People ask me, I joke with my customers, they're like, so where'd you learn how to do plumbing? I tell them, well, in prison.
Yeah.
They have a great program. All right, so what I'm gonna do is get an easy out, because that's probably the easiest way to get that out. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Well, easy out's gonna grab it, because there's nothing for me to grab onto, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is use this wedge first. Get that thing back to the size it's supposed to be. Then I'm gonna use this. Yeah, and it'll stick as I turn it. It should grab it and pull it out. But I've been known to go from plan A to, plan D, C. No, this is a settling.
You don't mess around.
No. Wow. That's tight. She does not want to come out. No. I just think that the more I push it in, the tighter it gets, So it's a little bit of an issue. I'm trying to avoid having to change that T. Yeah, just trying to get it to come out, Not a lot there. That's a challenge. I'm gonna have to get something else. Go to plan B. If you don't mind that being on a video.
Oh,
You know what I'm
no
saying?
problem.
Yeah. Alright guys, so I'm gonna try to use a different easy out. See if that one works. If not, I've got a plan C. Booger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this.
So yeah, I grew up in Seattle, Washington, and Boeing had a huge layoff.
Did you work for them too?
Yeah, never. I was young. I think about middle school, like 7th grade, when I was like 12.
Uh-huh.
Boeing had a huge layoff. Just about went out of business.
Wow.
And so my dad got laid off. He moved to, took the family to Michigan, Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, wow.
So,
We've been in a few places.
so then and actually, somewhat interesting. You know, first we were in Kansas. Then he went to Rochester, Minnesota.
Huh.
But I was like a kid, I don't remember that. Very small. And worked at the IBM plant in Rochester, Minnesota. Back to Boeing, and to Wichita. Then he went to Seattle, Boeing Seattle. Got laid off there, and then he went to Michigan. And the IBM plant comes in with my because I ended up for IBM at the same plant that he was at.
Wow.
Before I could even remember. Though I went to Michigan, you know, I did, high school, college, in Michigan. Then I hired him with IBM in Minnesota at that very plant where my dad used to work.
Uh-huh. All right.
IBM for 35 years, and then
All right.
retired from IBM. And
I'm gonna fire this up. Is this a shot? He doesn't want to come out, but it's gonna come out, I can tell you that. No. Oh yeah, it's coming. Just a matter of taking my time. Son of a gun! Woohoo!
That was fun.
A small victory.
That thing did not want to come out.
No, I think that it didn't help that the cap was on there.
Yeah.
I think that it compressed it just enough that made it a little difficult. So, all right. So I'm gonna tap this guy in. I'm gonna heat it up again. Yeah.
A little old propane torch could not do that, huh?
It probably could have.
Really?
Yeah, but I just don't use them. I mean, a little pop torch you're talking about? One of those little handheld map gas, yellow tank?
Well, you know, they got the cylinder and a little thing on
Yeah,
it.
those work. They're pretty hot.
Right. I mean,
That's
I used
map
to,
gas.
I mean, when I, like 30, 40 years ago, when I was in college, I worked for this sprinkler company.
Uh-huh.
And we used to do this all the time, but we just used like a propane torch. And, you know, we'd like hook up sprinkler systems, right?
Yeah.
So I used to do sweat fittings for that. 4 years ago.
Sweating pipes is like riding a bike, man. Really.
But it's the same as it was 40 years ago, huh? Yeah, but a better torch, we just had like a propane thing, and we were always doing like one.
It's just a matter of however you do it, get that pipe hot.
Yeah.
Don't melt the solder with the torch. Melt it with the heat of the pipe, and you'll be good. You know. So let me throw this guy on here.
I did. I used to fit pipes, but it was like 40 years ago. As a kid in college, in my summer job.
First time I soldered pipes, I think I was maybe 14.
Okay.
I was a friend of mine, a guy who could basically do everything. He taught me how to solder pipes on houses that had frozen pipes. I'd help him out. Oh boy.
And that device right in your hand, that's the same device I used 40 years ago.
And it's scares me every time I light the damn thing.
Yeah, that seems like more impressive than what we use.
Oh, there's no doubt. This is air and acetylene. It's a hotter flame. When you're doing a lot of soldering, you can't be playing around with inferior products. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it done. All right, so let me get some pipe rope. Some Teflon, and put your relief valve back on. I was saying in the beginning of this video that, you know, this is a Devasta community, right? You know that.
Yes.
All right, so Devasta, they had their own plumbing crew. They had a guy who qualified the business, and they had guys, plumbers, who come here and work for Devasta Homes. So they had guys who did trim outs all day, every day. The guy who trimmed these houses out was one strong son of a gun. Because every damn thing I try to take apart is just hard, way harder than it really needs to be. And but Devasta is a great company, and these houses were built like brick shit houses.
Oh yeah.
Solid concrete
really
construction.
About hurricanes at all here. It's like,
yeah, this thing.
This house is like a bomb shelter. I think it's like steel reinforced concrete.
It is.
You know?
Yep, absolutely. So here, my question to you is, what type of hose bib do you want? This is an old style, which I like. This one is the new style, a quarter turn. The problem is, if you want a little bit of flow, the spray is going to be coming out on a crazy angle. It's
I'll
up
go
to
with
you.
The old style.
Yeah, I like the old one. It's got a packing nut that you can tighten up if it drips. And, So you fell victim to Home Depot and their cheap Chinese hoses. You cannot get them things apart. They need to be brass. When you screw some pot metal or white metal onto brass, it's going to be an issue.
So this one will be removable? Or?
Well, yeah, if you ever need to replace it. Do you want this thing off to the side like that? Or straight down?
Straight down.
Okay. I'm just gonna snug this packing.
And then I'll be able to get the hose off of this one. But are you gonna put a vacuum breaker on?
I am.
And then that vacuum breaker looks like it will never come off. So do you put it on permanently, or? Yeah,
there's a screw. A set screw that goes on it.
And you break that off, and
yep.
It's for life. Well, that's fine, as I can remove the whole thing, right?
I mean, it's up to you. Do you want me to not put the hose vacuum breaker on?
No, put it on, but that was the problem here. It's like
it was leaking.
Well,
yeah,
actually,
they go
it just
bad.
Turns, right? There was no way to get the hose off. So you can see here. I mean, the vacuum breaker just turns, right? And I can't get the hose off.
Oh, okay.
So then I was like, I tried to twist it on this thing, the vacuum breaker, boom, broke it right off. So, but I don't know why it's so. I guess the vacuum breaker is defective.
Yeah. Let me. All right. So this is a new hose vacuum breaker. We're gonna screw it up on here. set screw. Throw in the bucket of water. Get my stuff.
Sorry, you want to remove that bucket of water?
No, I'm gonna use it actually. I just have to test this.
I was just trying to catch some of the water so it didn't just be a huge mess right there. Come out every hour and dump it. Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is run this. I'm gonna turn this on all the way, and I'm gonna run it and make sure that that's not leaking, which it's not. This set screw is right here on the back side, and what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna snap it off, okay? I'm gonna put it on tight enough so that the vacuum breaker does not spin, but you'll be able to get it off, okay?
Oh, good. Thanks.
See that? That's locked on there, but the screw is still here. If you get a hose that's frozen, take that off and do what you did. Well, you broke it last time, but don't do that again.
I really don't want to do that again, yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem. Did it shoot all the way across to your neighbor's house?
It did. Well, no, actually I was standing in front of it.
Yeah.
When I broke it off,
shit.
so it was spraying me, and then I just grabbed the cut off. And,
good for you, my friend.
Shut it
all right,
down.
so
but
that's
it was like
man.
hosing me down, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I was soaked, yeah.
All right, so let me show you. I'll take this opportunity to show you and my viewers how I get these hose vacuum breakers off. Let me get my camera. Yeah. So if you have one that's the set screw is snapped off, what I do is, okay guys, so here's the set screw right here. See that, sir?
Yeah.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, this would be on the side of the house. I'm gonna take this mini hacksaw. I'm just gonna cut down, not all the way through. See, I'll cut a V like that, guys. And then I take my channel locks and I just break that piece off. I grab. All right, guys, so I've got my V cut in here, and then you just take a pair of channies. It's a lot easier when it's on the house, obviously, and you break that piece off, and then you can. All right, guys, so I'm all done here. We got a new hose bib. It's a little bit of a challenge getting that piece out, but we were able to get. He's all set. I put a vacuum breaker on it. I didn't take the set screw off. I tried to show you how to get them off if the set screws snapped, but my camera wasn't cooperating, the GoPro, so I hope you got some of that. It's pretty easy to get them off. I was able to get his off. Basically, hey guys, Johnny's doing what Johnny does, eating again. I'm at a pho restaurant. Pho 99, Vietnamese food, delicious. I'll show you when I get it. I'm working on a low battery. Check it out, guys. Some noodles, salad. This right here, this dressing is just money. Oh, unbelievable, guys. Chicken and shrimp over noodles with some lettuce, onions, scallions, carrots, this, whatever the fuck that is. Johnny always gets the outside seat so I can check my class at the door, you know. You ever watch Korean people eat noodles? They fucking don't hold back, Jack. They dive right in. who the fuck am I to criticize, you know? When you're in Rome, do like the Romans. When you're in Sarasota at a Korean restaurant, do like the Koreans. Wow. Look at that scrimp. Wow. Don't put that shit on it. That shit will fucking kill you. Don't put anything on it. Eat it just the way they give it to you. Alright, guys. Johnny Sunshine had a great day. It's Friday. Guys, I think this is quite possibly the most tasty salad I have ever had in my life. It's not filling. It's just good, man. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. $17, man. Out the door. Man, I don't know what the fuck they're selling next door, but people just keep coming, man. I don't know what kind of drugs they're selling next door, but it's very busy. Oh, Johnny tore that shit up, guys. Wow. You gotta try that, man. Go hit a pho place. It's actually, they call it pho, but I'm not that sophisticated, so I say pho. Kind of like phonetic, you know. Anyways, delicious. Give it a shot, guys.